Concord in English language refers to how the various parts of a sentence agree with one another. It shows the relations between one part of a sentence and the other parts of the same sentence. Under this, we are going to be discussing subject-verb concord. By this, we mean how subjects agree with verbs. We are going to be determining how we can use plural verb and plural subject, and at the same time plural singular verbs and singular subjects. The main rule of subject-verb concord states that a singular subject should attract a singular verb and a plural subject should attract a plural verb. Examples: they eat mango. They is a plural subject and it is a plural verb. So they agree together. We cannot use a singular verb for a plural noun. Tolu and Tola are friends. Tolu and Tola constitute a plural subject, while we have used her, which is a plural verb, to express their action. We love our neighbors. She takes care of the poor. She in the sentence is a singular noun or a singular subject, and we have used a singular verb, which is takes, for it. Let's see other rules guiding subject-verb concord. You will use a singular verb if 1. The subject is a singular noun or pronoun. As we have said before, a singular subject will attract a singular verb. Examples: Tolu brings fruits to class. This cloth is torn. Our English teacher is around. All these have singular subjects and they attract singular verbs. If the subject is singular, even if the qualifier is plural, the verb that will be used will be in singular. Examples: the boy who carries many school bags has come. The qualifier there is many school bags and it is in plural. It does not determine the verb that will be made use of, since the subject of the sentence is the boy and it is in the singular form. The man with several keys has been arrested. Several keys is the qualifier and it is in the plural form, but it is irrelevant. A list of newly admitted students has been published. A list is the subject, and so it attracts a singular verb. I've been lousy and saucy has nothing to do with school performance. I've been lousy and saucy is the subject of the sentence and it attracts the verb has. A nominal clause attracts a singular verb since it is also in singular form and meaning. Examples: whoever is responsible for this is wrong. Whoever is responsible is a nominal clause and it attracts the verb is. That the trees have been cut down does not mean you can cut the leaves. The sentence attracts a singular verb and the singular verb is thus. So we have the nominal clause that the trees have been cut down. What bothers you does not bother me. What bothers you is a nominal clause and it attracts the singular verb does. Coordinating nominals that engage conjunctions such as with, as well as, in association with, etc. Take singular verbs. Examples: the gate man as well as the stewards was around. The gate man is the concern of the sentence, so we are ignoring as well as the stewards. The stewards in plural is ignored, and so we go for was, which is a singular verb. University of Ibadan, in association with other federal universities, is on industrial action. So we are ignoring other parts of the sentence. It is as good as saying University of Ibadan is on industrial action. The farmer, together with his wife, is coming. The farmer, together with his wife, is coming. The wife is not our concern. The concern of the sentence is the farmer. So we have used the singular verb is. Wherever the coordinating nominal is functioning as an appositive of the subject and both are referring to one person, then it will attract singular verbs. Examples: the provost and chairperson of the occasion is here. Now we have two nouns in the sentence. We have the provost and chairperson, but the two titles are referring to just one person. That is, the same person who is the provost is the chairman. So we use a singular verb. So that is why we have the provost and chairperson of the occasion is here. The student and suspect has been suspended from school. The same person who is a student is also the suspect. So we use as a singular verb. My room and reading room is not in order. My room and reading room is not in order. The same room I use for doing other things is the same I use for reading. So the same room is being referred to in the sentence, and that is why we have used is. Its tail and protector is bleeding. That is, the tail serves as a protector. So we are referring to the same entity, and we have used the singular verb is. When a coordinating conjunction is joining two items but referring to just an entity, especially in meal or names of organization, a singular verb is made use of. Examples: bread and butter is nutritional. Bread and butter in this sense is referring to just an entity, so we make use of a singular verb. Rice and beans constitute a balanced diet. Rice and beans refers to an entity, and so we use constitutes. Trinity and Sons Publishers has just been opened. Trinity and Sons Publishers constitute an entity referring to just one organization, so we use as, which is a singular verb. If the infinitival phrase that begins with to appear in a sentence, it should attract a singular verb. And you know, we have talked about the infinitival phrase in the previous lesson. They are phrases that begin with the word to, T-O. So we have examples like, to know how to cook delicacies is really wonderful. This is a phrase that expresses a singular thought. So we use the singular verb is. To be a banker has a lot of benefits. To have taken the book was punishable. Infinitival phrases with gerundives beginning the sentences attract singular verbs. Examples: driving requires a lot of concentration. Driving there is a gerund, and so we are using a singular verb. Picking flowers from the garden is a hobby. Picking flowers from the garden is a subject, so we are using a singular verb is. Discussing politics was prohibited. This also attracts the singular verb was. Nouns that end in S but indicate singular meanings attract singular verbs. Examples: physics is my best subject. Physics in the sentence has S behind, which is a plural marker, but in the real sense it is a singular noun, so it attracts a singular verb. A pair of scissors was lying on the floor. Scissors is a singular noun, so it attracts a singular verb. His trousers has been returned to the tailor for repair. His trousers is a singular noun, so it attracts a singular verb. When an amount of money is being referred to, a singular verb should be used. Examples: 5,000 naira has been added to our tuition. The missing 1,000 naira note has been recovered. We have used singular verbs for these examples because they are amount of money and the rule says they should be used with singular verbs. Percentage also attracts singular verb when it is used to modify an uncountable noun. So when you use an uncountable noun to express percentage, then you make use of a singular verb. Examples: about 5% of our crude oil is exported. Crude oil in this context is an uncountable noun, so we make use of singular verb. I need up to 10% of the chemical. The chemical too is an uncountable noun, so it attracts a singular verb. Nouns that indicate weight, distance, period, capacity, etc. are taken as a unit. Therefore, they attract singular verbs. Examples: 4 years of studies in the university was not a joke. 4 years is referred to in this content as a singular noun. So we have a singular verb used with the subject, which is 4 years of studies in the university. We have was as a verb. The 50 kilometers journey to Lagos was exciting. The subject of the sentence is the 50 kilometers journey. So we make use of was with the subject. 40 minutes make a period on my school timetable. 40 minutes in the context is a singular subject, and so we make use of makes as the verb. 10 liters of petrol was sufficient for